Spirit fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a weekly reading for you for November the 23rd through the 29th. It is Thanksgiving week. Can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? We are already at Thanksgiving. We have one more month before we move into 2021. So what do the angels, what do the Ascended Masters want us to be aware of? What do they want us to bring into our awareness, into our consciousness for this upcoming week? For those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Eileen. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and an angel communicator. I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Be sure that you subscribe. We truly would love to invite you and welcome you to the Spirit fam. Please be sure that you give us a like. We love all those thumbs up. Comment down below and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release new content. Let's get into today's video. All right, let's get into it. So this is going to be a general reading for the collective for the week of November the 23rd through the 29th, Thanksgiving week. So drop me a comment down below. Let me all know what your traditions are for Thanksgiving. If you're celebrating Thanksgiving, let me know what your favorite dish is. I will tell you that honestly, my favorite is my mother's stuffing. It's amazingly beautiful and so good. I absolutely love it. She puts raisins in it, which is probably why I love it so much, because it has this little bit of sweetness. Not that many people like raisins in their stuffing, but we do stuffing. We don't do dressing, we do stuffing. So as I mentioned, this is a general message for the collective. It may not resonate with everyone. I ask that you just take with you what you want and leave the rest behind. I've already pre-shuffled, so let's get into it. So what do the angels and the Ascended Masters want us to be aware of this upcoming week, November the 23rd through the 29th? So for those of you that aren't aware, I actually take jumpers from the pack. I don't like to actually choose my own cards. So I take them either as they fall out of the deck or if they flip over. So what do the angels and the Ascended Masters want us to be aware of this upcoming week, November the 23rd through the 29th? Already we have some pretty interesting cards. That's what I can say. So we need 3 more. What do the angels and the Ascended Masters want us to be aware of this coming week, the 23rd through the 29th? One more, please. And we're gonna get right into it. One final one. So the final one is going to be the overall message for the week. So, or I guess you could say the theme. Awesome. Okay. All right. So let's get right into it. So first up, well, actually, I'm not going to go first up. I'm going to go with the overall theme. This is something that's been coming up for the collective quite a bit. It is the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands really speaks about your perceived limitations. It also talks about standing your grounds. For me, it's really about what limitations are you putting upon yourself that you sort of feel prevents you from actually accomplishing what you want to accomplish, okay? So this is the 9 of Wands. And kind of how I read this is the wand speaks about passions. It speaks about your desires, the things that you're the most passionate about, the things that bring you ultimate pure joy, okay? And you notice how she has this fence in front of her, right? Okay, so this fence is keeping her on one side of the fence. My question is, why? Why are you only staying on that one side of the fence? What is it that you're afraid of? What limitations are preventing you from moving past that fence? Do you feel that you're being fenced in? Do you feel that you're being, excuse me. Okay. Someone in the collective. This is for someone. Because this usually never happens to me unless I'm really channeling and picking up some energy from someone. So someone in the collective, this is for someone in particular. So if it resonates with you, please drop a comment down below if this resonates. There is something that is preventing you from moving forward. It's almost as if you're in a state of fear and you're afraid to speak up. You're sort of afraid to sort of stand your ground, and you feel as if you're stuck there. You just really feel stuck. Interesting that I say stuck, because the first card that we have for this week is going to be the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords really speaks about feeling bound, feeling restricted, feeling stuck in a situation, in an experience, being stuck with someone or something. And you're sort of feeling sorry for yourself. You're actually not willing to see it any other way other than feeling sorry for yourself. And it is that feeling in and of itself that is keeping you, that's limiting you from moving forward or seeing any other option or opportunity. The Eight of Swords really speaks about not really truly seeing things for what they are, and you choosing to stay in the situation that you're in. You're choosing to stay either in the situation, or you're choosing to feel the way that you feel, because you don't see it any other way. And I sort of feel like, you know, with the Eight of Swords, sorry, this I'm really picking up someone's energy. So I hope this resonates with someone out in the collective. So when you have this person here who is in this basket, okay, is in this basket. She's not even looking at the reflection that she sees in the mirror, okay? When you often are faced with a mirror, what that means is there is someone in your life, okay? And I sort of feel that there is for someone in the collective, there is someone in your life that is reflecting back to you the experience that you're experiencing. The reason they are reflection is because you're soulmates with this person. And this person reflects back to you the dark side of yourself that you are truly needing to face, and you're needing to make a choice. And when it comes to the Eight of Swords, your choice is really choosing to heal yourself and release yourself from the bondage that you feel that you're in. You sort of are feeling that you're stuck in this situation, or that you're bound to this situation or this person because of that person. But that is not what Spirit wants you to know. What Spirit wants you to know is that you're in that spot, you're in that predicament because you're choosing to be, okay? Next, we have the 10 of Wands, okay? Now, the 10 of Wands really speaks about the path life that you're on, okay? And because I really feel that this person that is in your life is really your soulmate and is providing, is mirroring back to you the shadow aspects of themselves. You're holding on to all of that resentment, all of that anger, all of that frustration, all of that anxiety, and you're harboring it and you're taking it with you. And this is really Spirit's way of waking you up to that call to say, why are you choosing to take all of this baggage with you when you can choose ultimately to let it go if you can see it for what it is. What you need to see in this situation and in this experience with this individual is that you're needing to see the situation for exactly what it is. That person is not doing it intently, like their intention is not to hurt you or manipulate you, but that you need to see that they are reflecting back to you your greatest fears, okay? When you have a soulmate relationship and they mirror to you all of the dark aspects that are residing within you, and it could be that what it is you're refusing to see is that you're refusing to speak up for yourself, because I was nearly choking, and I still have like this scratch in my throat, like something needs to come out, but something's preventing it. Something's limiting me from getting whatever it is that's in my throat to come out, okay? The 10 of Wands means that you ultimately are on this path. You can go on this path to enlightenment if you choose, by letting go, but you have to let go of all of this baggage that you're carrying with you, all of the anger, all of the frustration, all of the resentment, all of that. You have to be willing to let that go so that you can go lighter, because I sort of feel like you have to let it go so that you don't feel as heavy and you don't feel as burdened. You have to be willing to let that go. Okay, next I have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, I sort of feel like this is a mother figure to you. And you sort of feel that you're bound. And I really feel that this is the other person in the situation. This Queen of Pentacles is almost like a mother figure to you, someone that has been there for you through thick and thin. It's pretty much the only person that you've truly known or that you've confided in a sense. And they have provided for you, both physically and mentally and spiritually. But emotionally, you feel as if you can't trust yourself. I guess it's almost like this person has provided for you in a sense that, but you sort of feel that this person is the reason why you can't move in the direction that you want to go. And I really feel that that is an illusion on your part. A Queen of Pentacles is someone that is very nurturing, very compassionate, gives to others unconditionally. And utilizes their intuition to sort of guide them to their own betterment, okay? And I sort of feel like you feel as though that person is really restricting you or is binding you from doing the things that you want to do, but you haven't really made the choice to choose yourself. You haven't spoken up. You haven't spoken your piece, almost like you're refusing to say what needs to be said because you're afraid of the backlash. You're afraid of what this person might say, and you're afraid that you might actually hurt them, and they're not going to take it. They aren't going to be hurt by that. What they want for you is a soulmate contract is really there to push you in the direction that you need to go. So this person is in your life because they had a contract with you to push you in that direction, which is why you feel so strongly towards this person. And I somehow feel that what you need to do is speak up for yourself, right? You need to really speak up for yourself and know that when you can speak up and when you can say what it is that needs to be said and really speak your voice, then you'll sort of come to the understanding and the knowing that this person isn't going to turn their back on you. And they're not going to leave you in any way. They'll still be there for you, but they've needed to sort of nudge you and push you in that direction. We then have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups really speaks about friendship. It speaks about companionship, and it speaks about, I really look at it in this perspective as sisterhood. Cups is about emotions, and it's really about working together with others to truly it's people. It's sort of like your tribe, right? I sort of feel that you have certain individuals in your life that you confide in. And the Queen of Pentacles is that one person that you confide in because you look to her as a mother figure in your life. She was very nurturing. She was very giving. She helped you in a lot of ways. But now you feel I'm not really getting as to why you feel that way. You're really afraid. You're so afraid of, you're truly afraid of what this individual is going to say or what they're going to do when you actually speak your voice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some clarifiers. I want to clarify the Nine of Wands because I want to know what your perceived limitation is in regards to this situation. So let's clarify the Nine of Wands. Ultimately, I can honestly tell you this is a relationship, and I sort of feel like this is a karmic relationship in a way, which means that it's a lot of lessons that you're truly having to learn from this individual, because this person is really mirroring to you your dark shadow aspects that you have refused to see, to look at, and you have refused to heal in that aspect. And I will tell you honestly, when you don't deal with those certain kinds of, when you don't deal with those lessons and you don't heal them, you will continue to repeat those same lessons until you get them. Okay, and now I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. I want to clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords, please. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. So remember that the theme of this reading, the overall message, was the Nine of Wands, which I said was about your perceived limitations. The clarifier with that is the King of Swords. Okay. So the King of Swords really speaks about someone that is very intellectual. So I really feel that I really honest and truthfully feel that the King of Swords is really, you're overthinking this way too much. You're not really even, you're just thinking and thinking and thinking, and you're thinking the worst. You're thinking that, you're thinking the worst solutions possible instead of allowing your intuition to guide you. And your energy in this situation is so scattered and so unfocused that you're not really connecting emotionally to the lessons or what this individual is truly trying to shift in you. And I say that because the last card that we got is the Hierophant, okay? And this is why I really feel that this is a karmic relationship, because the Hierophant really speaks about higher learning. It really speaks about deep learning and a form of evolutionary learning in the perspective of our belief systems and traditions that we would have traditionally carried out, it's sort of almost like that paradigm shift in that the way that we would feel or the way that we would think or the things that we would do are sort of coming down. It's sort of crumbling down. And this person is truly in your life to help shift you into that higher state of your true essence. And the clarifier for the Eight of Swords, which is you not facing your shadow aspects, is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about compassion and self-love. So what this really tells me is that you need to really recognize that this individual is not here to manipulate you in any way. Your overthinking that is viewing this person as a manipulator, as someone that is manipulating the situation to their liking, but that's not really what's happening. What's happening is that this person is basically mirroring to you the areas of your life or the things, the situations, the habits that you have, the behaviors that you currently have and that you do. This person is mirroring them to you because you're needing to see it and recognize that that is what you need to sort of heal within you, okay? But you're taking all of that and you're putting it on the Queen of Pentacles. Instead of truly facing your own shadow, you're pinning it all on this Queen of Pentacles that you view as a mother figure in your life. Instead of recognizing, right, seeing it for what it truly is and doing the work that's needed for that higher learning, that higher perspective. I really feel that this is unfortunately, this is really for one person in the collective. This is a very strong message. So I'm going to go ahead. That is what the Tarot has for us. If this truly resonated with someone in the collective, I would really like for you to reach out to me privately so that I could sort of help coach you through this, because this is going to be something that is going to take you some time, and it's going to take you some work. It's going to really truly take some work. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 2 oracle cards to see what additional insight the angels and the ascended masters can provide us for this message. Well, that didn't work out very well. Now did it? All right, what additional messages do the angels and the ascended masters have for us for this message, for this reading, November the 23rd through the 29th? What additional messages and insight do the angels and the ascended masters have for us this week, November the 23rd through the 29th? Thank you. I only needed one. Variance. All right, and then we're gonna do one more from this deck. What additional messages the angels and the ascended masters have for us this week, November 23rd through the 29th? One card, please, one card. What additional messages do the angels have for us this week, November the 23rd through the 29th? What additional messages do the angels have for us this coming week, November the 23rd through the 29th? One card, please, one card. One card. One card, one card, one card. What additional messages or resources do you have for us this week, 23rd through the 29th? Thank you. All right. Okay, first card I got was variance. So these are very high energy cards. So I'm going to read you what it says in here. But sort of how I view variance is I view it as the differing it's variance is really about your physical body and your true spirit, okay? So it's the difference between the two, okay? Okay, so here's what they have to say. Here's what the book has to say about variance. The differing perceptions of ego and soul. Today you may not feel like yourself. You and your soul are looking at the same thing, but are seeing it differently. Your emotions and reactions are a combination of your thoughts and your soul's thoughts, and when they don't align, you feel wobbly. Variance is a way of explaining the wobble. When you have the same perspective as your soul, things feel right. They may seem satisfactory and easy. No limiting beliefs or patterns are triggered, but there is a feeling that all is well. Your soul will never join you in judgment, blame, or hurt because it is not the truth of you. It is not the perspective of love. How you feel reveals how aligned you are with your soul. If you are experiencing something that doesn't feel quite right, take a breath and come back to your center. You will begin to feel better, inspired to navigate your inner radar and ready to receive your soul's transmissions. One of the important things about this card that I truly loved was it gives you inspired reflections and actions. And for this card, it says, be willing to see beyond your point of view. I think that's very important for the overall message that came through because, as I mentioned earlier, in this particular reading, the way that it's laid out, you're not seeing the truth of this situation. You're refusing to see it and you're sort of pushing it off on the other person instead of really viewing it from what it's really truly trying to teach you, okay? The next card we got was Eternal Now. And this card is really about, it's wanting you to sort of be aware of who you truly are at the core. It's important that you understand that every lesson, every experience, every person that we come into contact with teaches us something. And it is our task while we are here living our life, it is our task to truly understand those lessons. Okay, so here's what the book says about Eternal Now. Within you is great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance in letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. Dear one, have your thoughts become trapped in the pain of the past? Have you been drifting towards possible futures? If too much of your energy is pulled away from the present moment, you diminish the power you have to create what your heart desires. Creation doesn't happen in the past or in the future. It happens in the here and now by the choices you make in each moment. Even now, in reading this message, you are choosing to be present, to bring your energy into the eternal now. Stimulating the law of attraction into action. As you relax in this moment, trusting that the past is over and the future shall be truly wonderful, you can more easily energize your dreams, visions, and heartfelt desires. The universe believes that you are deserving of a spiritual gift. To accept the gift, in whatever form it takes, you will need to be present, to have enough stillness of mind to recognize it. You'll need to have enough inner peace to accept it, to take it inside where it can nourish, inspire, and heal you. The form of this gift will be perfect for you, and the way that it comes shall be perfect too. It is being orchestrated by divine timing now. It will assist you to take the next step on your soul journey successfully. Your gift might be a piece of guidance, an inner knowing that changes your outlook permanently. It might help you truly know in your heart that your divine destiny is already unfolding and your spiritual success is inevitable. It is not a question of if, only a matter of when. Your gift might be an amazing opportunity that comes out of the blue. It could be a meeting that will prove significant to your unfolding life path. It could be a new relationship or a new connection with a community. It might be life-changing teaching, a deeply healing dream, or an actual object. Spirit is unlimited in its willingness and ability to give to you. You need only be open to receive, and you do so by bringing yourself back to the present moment. Stillness of mind and inner peace are only possible when you are present in the eternal now. This is where you will find what you are seeking. So let the past be done. Allow the future to take care of itself. Create your awareness in this moment. You are safe. You are breathing gently now. You are here where you belong at exactly the right time. All things serve your greater good. Nothing is wrong. You are doing a fantastic job. All is in process. In this moment, there is just the peace and comfort of the eternal now. Relax, trust, be nourished. If you've been worrying about the past or the future, this oracle comes with guidance to let it be. All is working out just as it is meant to, even the things you don't quite understand or find hard to accept. In time, you will know the perfection of all that is happening in your life. You'll feel so lucky, blessed, grateful, and truly loved. For now, however, it is enough to just be here and breathe. I really love how these two cards both truly resonated very deeply with this message. And again, I also offer, if whoever this message is for and whoever it resonates with, I invite you to please reach out to me privately. I would love to be able to talk to you and help you through this journey, because I really want you to sort of achieve this ultimate healing and form of enlightenment, which is what this relationship in and of itself and this experience is truly trying to teach you. I just feel that you need some assistance with that. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. I know that a lot of times these, I have found that these messages, when I do these for the collective, it always resonates with maybe one person or two people, or you get bits and pieces that sort of resonate with you. And as always, you know, take with you what you want and you leave the rest behind. So thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Namaste, guys.